Alright, right as we dropped in, a box lands right near our face. But yes, welcome back everyone, I'm Craven, and this is of course Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
I say we retrieve it.
And just like I said before, it's time for a few episodes worth of side quests and hopefully a couple of hero quests as well. So for today, we're gonna start off with one, which is for Taion's Ascension. And it had us going back to Colony Lambda. So that's where we're heading for now. So let's see what they potentially need some help with.
I hate the rain.
And of course after that we're just gonna tour the entire world in search for side quests. And of course new attacks from people walking around. I heard Orsolia went down. You were acquainted with her? Yes, of course. Fought her in skirmishes a couple of times. Colony 5 was a pretty tough adversary, and Orsilia was one of their strongest. I don't know anything about her final moments. She might have been a bitter enemy, but it's still sad she's gone. Yeah. Oh, we've been mining tons of ether out, it seems. Yeah, with all that energy at our disposal, we've got nothing to worry about. If anything, it feels like we have more of it than we know what to do with, but hey, it's better than the alternative. Maybe share or trade with other colonies? That's the first thought that comes to my mind, but yes. And yes, of course, by going everywhere, we will of course pick up a lot of new extra quests. Which is of course perfect. So Koji came up with some scheme to mine out more ether? Just where would we be without Koji? He's also the one who's been putting pressure on Commander Izzard, right? Ah, someone wanna usurp the throne? Hey, by the by, do you know anything about what Varen's working on? Oh, I don't, but I hope it's something to stand in for the Autoles though. For sure, our defenses could definitely use some shoring up. Lots of information points here today. But what if the enemy pushes us back here in a column formation? That's just to result in a deadlock. However, if we hit our soldiers in Lambda's Veronas, we'll be able to cause some chaos at least. Colony Lambda's excellence. So tactics to prevent takeovers from any colony that hasn't, well, liberated themselves or with our help.
Huh?
But
Hey,
yes.
did you guys hear something?
Nothing more. Right, let's go in.
Oh, now I remember. Taion got that message from Izzard, right?
I did. I was thinking now might be a good time to see him.
I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. We'll be waiting outside.
Thank you. I'll try to make it quick. What's this?
This was Nimue's. A lens. A membrane covering an iris.
Nimue. Use this.
Yeah. It must have been 5 years ago. It was on an expedition to the Cadencia frontier. However, Kevesi troops attacked at night. My squad was crushed. And I was hurt bad. The one who nursed me back to health was Nimue. Theirs was a curious colony. No one ever fought. They'd spend their days tending Sophronias. There used to be a castle there at one time. But at some point it was destroyed in a great battle, and there it lay in ruins. It was there that I saw some cradles left over from that time. They looked like they would break at any minute. But still, some were making soldiers. Nimue, she was just one of them. The people there, they were like we are now. They lived free of the Flame Clock's yoke.
Sir, you say they were like us. So perhaps their colony was freed by Ouroboros at some point in the past.
Well, I'm not sure. It looked like Nimue and the others had always been living off the land. Also, they'd been strictly shunning contact with others for generations. Naturally, most people there gave me the cold shoulder. Before long, I journeyed away from the colony, along with Nimue.
Nimue left with you? Why, sir?
There's a world out there. It'd be nice to see it.
I wondered at her motivations, but I think I see now. Now we don't live under the Flame Clock's yoke. We're more free to consider our emotions. Back then, Nimue had to carefully hide the fact that her iris was unconnected to a flame clock. She enlisted a Nopon engineer to make the lens. All so she could live among us. And after that, she became the Nimue you know.
I never knew you two had such a connection. Incredible. But why show me this now?
Well, actually...
There's more?
What? The leadership want Nimue's colony wiped out?
Yeah. We only just heard. A Nopon merchant was able to tip us off. And since Nopon are involved in handling most logistics and transportation, the information should be good.
So the brass have pinpointed its location?
Could be.
You don't have to be so cagey, Commander.
Cagey?
You can tell it to me straight. Am I wrong? You'd like us to keep Nimue's colony safe?
But...
Isn't that the reason? Why you've told me this whole story? If you moved to protect the colony, it'd put this place in the line of fire. I've heard. Like how, after the consul's disappearance and the loss of the flame clock, despite sending a report to HQ, you haven't received a word of reply.
We reported that it all happened while we lay there unconscious, which is the unvarnished truth, yet still nothing.
I understand. Let me run it past the others, Commander.
You know they will. Yeah. Asking us whether or not we want to help with the colony? Of course we will. Yeah, another discussion point. Fine. Well, it's not really discussion, because we are more than willing to help him, of course. The rebuilding's on the way, but I'd say there's a lot that we can still do to develop Colony Lambda. Do you have any bright ideas for its future, Commander? Well, it would be ideal to have an environment in which each individual can pursue their own targets. I'd like you to see it through to the end, if you could. That goes without saying, Commander. Yeah. We are always here for the freedom of every colony. Alright, I'm guessing we have to sit at the table for a discussion about what Taion wants to talk to us about.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Lots and lots to discuss today. But we are only focused on, of course, the hero quest. Is the one outside of the colony. Just in case anyone from Lambda is gonna listen in. Do we wanna clean ourselves up a little bit? Nah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Where should I start?
What a beautiful story. Those two must have shared a lot of memories.
Like you said, Taion. Sounds like Ouroboros got involved in the past.
So that pretty much makes it our business. Count us in, mate.
Saffronia, that's that thingy, right?
It is.
We saw one growing once. If there's loads of them blooming somewhere, that's something I'd want to see.
Huh? I'm shocked.
What? I don't like flowers and junk.
Banana too! Banana had wished to see flowers!
This is unusually proactive for you, Manana.
Why so? Ladies and flowers are like peas of same pod!
No idea what Manana talk about. But someone had to keep Manana out of trouble. That okay with friend Taion?
Sure. Thank you, everyone.
Like there was ever a question that we wouldn't help. Just if it's only a request of our friend, that alone would be enough. And the fact that we can help another colony, that's just a cherry on top, isn't it? Because in the end, there were still a few colonies that we haven't gotten into the fold. Meaning, potential new heroes, potential new quests, potential new story parts. So yeah, of course we're gonna do this.
Thanks. I'm sorry to involve you in this.
Don't worry. We all agree that this is something we should do.
It's a while since we first got thrown together. We're used to this by now.
And, you know, we want to see Sophronia's.
It was me. I'm the one who threw Nimue's life into chaos. I should have just left her where she was.
Commander.
Taion,
Sir?
if Nimue's been reborn, if she's in that colony, keep her safe by any means. This time, I want her to follow the path she was meant to tread.
Oh, she was in one of those pods, so there was a chance of her being resurrected. Well, her clone at least. Of course we'll protect her.
Yes, sir. I promise.
I don't get it. Why doesn't the commander just come along?
He's got no choice, right? He might get the attention of the castle or something.
Oh, guess so.
That's not all, I think.
Hmm?
I'm sure he must be scared. If he meets her again, he might end up behaving the same way towards her.
Is that a bad thing?
No, I don't think so. But I do understand how he feels.
Yeah, I definitely hesitate. It's not just about himself.
If I hadn't been so careless, the commander wouldn't have to feel this way.
You're not still thinking like that, are you?
No. I'm just...
You just what? Looking back all the time never helped nobody.
Look, I know.
Right? Come on then.
Eunie.
Huh?
Okay, sorry. I know you're right.
Yeah, you guys are partners for a reason. Of course he'll back you up with anything. Alright. So where is this colony? Hermit Inlet. Alright. Is it here somewhere? Probably not. If I had to guess, then my first one would be here at the lake somewhere. Because he was overlooking that. Well, I guess before we know anything, we should just warp ourselves to one of the locations and see if it's here. And then we can use the boat or just teleport. And it would be nice to add a few colonies this time around. Hey. Oh, there's the boat. I almost thought we don't have a boat this time. Did we leave it at the dock? Alright, it's probably all the way at the end. Which is more than fine to us, of course. Because with this ship, we can be there in seconds. I do think we've been here before when we were exploring things.
So, Taion, feeling the pressure yet?
No, why would I be? I'm fine.
Like I was about to say, I think last time in this cave, I think there was a rock in front of it, so we couldn't see it. We just blocked off for the rest of the world.
There's a Pharaonis here.
Looks like it's trying to clear away the earth.
Yeah, it's trying to get to their colony.
No sneaking through with this big thing in the way.
I think we found the enemy force the commander mentioned.
Manana not see any people.
Whole unit made up of Levnesses. Much weirdness.
Hang on, look. The console. They haven't found us, have they?
Could this be a Pharaonis with just a console and a lot of Levnesses? And that's it?
No. I don't think they've spotted us just yet. This one might have different abilities than that K guy.
Guess that's a thing. But why have only Levnesses?
I can't fathom what this Mobius can do. But they're about to wipe out an allied colony. They'd have a fun time explaining that to soldiers.
True, true.
Let's hurry. All that digging will take some time. If we can bypass this unit, we should be able to beat them there.
Well, then why don't we just beat them here instead of getting over there first?
Let's do that. And make sure we don't get spotted. Ready?
No, we're more than ready.
More colonies added. We can
Let's
stay undetected this way.
yeah, let's hope it isn't a long way. But even though it might take a while for them to get through, they will get through at some point. And thankfully we are high enough level that most enemies will probably ignore us. So we can just explore for items and then move straight on along. Alright, there's another container there. We can get down here. I might as well have a good look around. And of course, pick up a few collectibles along the way. This one wouldn't have any of it. Right? That means that you just have to be taken down. Only our heroes are a bit in trouble, but other than that, we're perfectly fine.
Feeling good. You're unstoppable with you around, Sena.
I'm the girl with the gall.
I'll whack him good.
Come on, I'm just trying to send somebody off. Yeah, I'm trying to focus on one of them, because it's always easier when there are a little less enemies around. Come on, heal Taion. Don't release our defenders.
I know what to do. That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it. Is that what I think it is?
It probably is. Alright, let's get out of here. We've done what we came for. Let's get back on the trail.
Watch your footing, guys.
Because it's basically the only thing that we're gonna get out of our way for. Containers and bodies. And of course the occasional collectible. I will not lie about that. Because that's the one addiction that I do have when playing this game.
Something so valuable.
You cannot see an item laying on the floor in front of you and then say, nah, I'm gonna leave it.
We'll have to let them know about this.
Yeah, we're making our way
When
down
the
there
forest
as
starts
fast as
moving,
possible.
We won't have enough time. We'll have to do something before then. Topographical info updated.
Yeah, and we'll find our way back up again soon enough.
A fight?
Agnian autolevs, is it? But who are they fighting?
Could it be?
So it would seem. Let's help them.
Roger.
And I think I see someone familiar, but that could be just me. Let's help them first and figure it out after.
Gale, I'm the one you want. You're a lightsaber.
Oh, they're all targets. Ow!
Shield wall! Mate,
Ooh. Yeah, we're done. Alright, let's get this over with. Okay, destroy us so we can do it again, because without our healers, we're nowhere. Because no matter how strong we are, I'm sure we cannot beat them like this without our healers, because they will eventually wither us down. Yeah, if it wasn't for this big one, you might have had a chance. Pick us up. It's gonna hurt. Yeah.
No permission to lose, Noah.
I have to say, they did a bang-up job after losing both of our healers right at the beginning of the fight. Bit unfortunate, our placing was just not there, because they were all standing right in the middle of things, and that doesn't help.
Sorry, I wasn't doing my job. I gotta push through this. In your face!
I would be impressed, Lanz, but it's not gonna happen, you know that. Yes, definitely retry battle.
Snuffer on our case.
Gale's I'm the one you want.
Time to get crushed.
Demon Slayer. I'm the one you want.
Thanks. You stay on guard for now.
I'm hot blood. Stay with me.
Extra!
You're dealing with me. Eat it. I'll heal you.
Time to get crushed.
Load up lot.
Gale Slayer.
Start battle.
Fatal barrage!
Heal bullet. Overflow. Cool down. Drowning them.
Let's use it to the max!
Are you ready, Eunie?
Show them mercy!
Power flows free.
We can do better yet! I need you, Mia! Take it to them! Phantom Nevercraven! I have it. Dragon Tail! Do that again for me!
Break!
Fatal Barrage! Snap!
Final step!
Phantom Spirit Raven!
Eat this!
Royal Snap! Blossom! Phantom Snap! That's getting risky!
Demon Slayer. We have superiority. Push through.
Here we go! Time to win out the big gun! Feeling that wonderful touch of happiness! Taion, you can't fall here!
You have eaten measure bite and bark. Breathing as you want.
Your tactics will win the day.
Thanks, Mia.
Fire! Melty blast. Flow
You guys ready for this?
Lead to Manana. Eat it.
We'll finish it here!
Alright, we might stand a chance now. This fight is a lot more harder than it should be, and I don't know why. Alright, let's do what we always do.
Only!
I can follow that up.
This'll end it. I'll stop you for good.
Alright, shall we leave it at that? Yeah, this Lepus enemy unit really has like a very powerful moveset, which really messed things up.
Everyone get ready.
Because it kept taking out my healers first try, so the fact that we got to take one down before one of our healers actually died, that made the world of difference.
You're in for it now. Oh, we're not done yet. Ah!
Check out what I've got in mind.
Yeah, we're going straight for the end of this. With a little bit extra damage.
Riku first in line.
Here's the finisher.
This isn't the end! This is the decider!
Alright, nice way to end it.
You're finished!
Don't let me. I'm just here to exit.
Nimue! Ma'am. I know it's hard for you to believe us, but I promise you, we aren't lying.
Can we really trust you?
Nimue.
Huh?
I mean... These Levnesses were unmanned. It's likely they were a scouting party. The main force, they're drawing near.
Very well. I'll choose to trust you. However, I do not speak for our entire colony. The others will decide on their own. Follow me. I'll take you to meet our chief.
Chief?
The one who took over, probably.
I can't believe Nimue's here.
I don't think Taion's mind's on the job.
Oh no, it's definitely not on the job, but that is more than understandable, isn't it? It's just a rock. I thought it was like a statue of some kind. It did look like a person from a distance. But yeah, let's continue moving on to the colony and see if we can convince them that we are talking the truth and that there is a bigger force coming. Which, considering how that last fight went, is very concerning to me. They fought way too well.
This is something decent, right?
And of course, by changing on my party, I took the win for our own, so it's fine. But it didn't come easy. And considering they are like over 10 levels below me, that is still very weird to me.
Make this quick. I'm the one you want. Thanks.
So for now, I will leave my team the way they are. Yeah, I don't think the big guns are needed for an enemy like this, but
I'm the girl with the gall.
I do appreciate the intent. Alright, let's go. Plenty of ground to cover, and it does look like the enemies in here are pretty brave, so we probably will have a couple of fights on our hands. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, it should be.
They're on us. Orders?
No, they're not on us. We have passed it, so they can ignore us. Okay, one of them is off our backs, good. Let's just not lead them into the colony, shall we?
Sir Taion, was that your name?
Huh? Oh, yes. No, sir, though. Just Taion.
Taion. Before, you called me Nimue. How did you know my name?
Well, you see... Right. Your dog tag. On your...
Dog tag?
What?
Taion.
I guessed. I'm told I have great intuition. Guessing a name for me, it isn't even a challenge.
Wow, is that true?
Yeah, you bet.
She actually believed it.
Oh, this is doing my head in. Just stop and tell her. Oh,
Great idea. Not. By the way, Nimue, you're the reincarnation of my old boss. Who's gonna believe that? It sounds crazy as all spark, dude.
Eunie, we've had a lot longer to get used to all this stuff, remember?
Hey, something funny, love?
Nothing. You're being very Eunie, but I like that about you.
Oi, what's that supposed to mean? Uni is as Uni does.
Besides, I think it's not just the rebirthing thing. He's feeling the same as Izzard. Taion is.
Poor fella.
Your blade.
Huh?
I have the same.
Oh, that's true. You're the one who taught me.
I did?
No. I meant someone who looked like you. Yeah, her.
Right.
What's wrong?
You all came from outside, didn't you?
Yes.
What's it like out there? This place is all we know. We're not allowed to leave. It's forbidden, you see.
Oh. Honestly, it's not all that wonderful.
A lot of war, a lot of bloodshed.
A world of endless war.
Yeah.
People taking each other's lives away.
Yes. It's a pitiful place.
Still, even so, I want to go. I need to see it. A world wide open.
You'd have to fight, too.
But you're not like that, are you?
Huh?
It's a sad world, but you're trying to change it. Am I wrong?
Well,
If there are people like you in that world, well then, I'm sure it's wonderful. And that is what I want to see.
Still the same Nimue.
Wonderful, she said.
Even reincarnated.
Oh dear. Better leave him be for a spell.
Yeah, it's really doing him in, isn't it? So many enemies. So many ways to go. Alright. So this is where we came from. This is where we need to be. Alright. I'm guessing we're just gonna have to find our way down there. Yeah, and that's big one over there. I would love to avoid that one. I shouldn't be too far. It's a beautiful place, isn't it?
Pretty.
Glad you like them. They're nearly in full bloom. Give it 3 more days, and they'll be covering the whole cliffside.
Wow. Now that I want to see.
Yeah! The chief is over there. Let's go.
Not bad at all.
Oh, this colony definitely ain't bad.
More colonies added.
Yes.
Looks
I
like
do want to
colony
go a
relations
little
have
further, but
changed.
I don't want to talk to their commander just yet. I want to leave that for the next one.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
Because I have a feeling that once we get to that point, we'll continue into a fight for survival of this colony. Might want to prepare ourselves a little bit better for that. So let's get to the entrance of the city and then call it a day over there. That way we can already see how things looks like, how it works. Getting some local collectibles. And be ready to move on the next one. So many people.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Whoa. It's so pretty.
Just like the image Nimue showed me.
How many years has it been since we've caught sight of anyone from the outside? I've never seen people from outside at all. This is my first time seeing some actual Kevesi people. The peaceful life. Already starting to give us the quest for this location. Now we have to save it. Oh, I know that the fighting rages on outside, but I don't see why we should have to get involved. Our flame clock is not working, so why should we need to keep fighting?
Good to add more names.
Whoa, check this place out.
Yeah, chief quarters, that's where we need to be if we decide to continue. For now, let's have a look around. Because there should be at least 2 more information points. And I already see a container that I want to pick up. We swore to get as far away as possible from battle. The closer you are, the greater the chance of them sniffing you out and dragging you in. But if you avoid going out and keep a low profile, you get to stay well out of harm's way. But all that's about to change, isn't it?
Good to add more names.
Yep, the console has found out where you guys are, so you can no longer just dig your head in the sand and hope nothing happens. This is gonna be the new reality for a time being. I'm guessing this is their old Veronis.
Getting brighter now.
Maybe we can help them getting it activated. Ooh, something behind the chief's house. Let's not forget about that one. Yeah, it is a beautiful place. There's a lot of people. Well, there's multiple generations here, so... And they have their own fields to crop too. The harvest is already just a few months away. That's right, it'll yield plenty of food for us to eat soon enough, so sit tight and relax. Yeah, it does seem like a very peaceful life. We earn our keep by tending crops like grom rice here. Tell you the truth, it's not fighting that worries me here, it's the food supply.
Good to add more names.
Alright. Let's get up there, pick up the container. Let's find that last little tidbit of information.
Wonder what's inside. That smarts.
Don't worry, your auto recovery is more than fine. So, I tried making tea from Sophronia blossoms. Wow, it sounds like to be a very pretty color. You must let me have a sip next time. Sophronia tea. Well, even if it has a pretty color, it does have to taste okay, doesn't it? Because you just cannot eat everything, you see. And that's the actual
Good
lodge.
place to take a breather.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
No food connections with it. Fine, fine.
Ugh,
We'll skip
let's
it.
be off.
I think that's it. Alright. So let's get to the back of the chief's house, grab that container and call today's episode all done and dusted. And then next time we can talk to the chief, warn him about the incoming attack by whoever is leading that gang of leftists. We know it's a console. I just couldn't see which one it was because of the distance. It might be a complete new one, but we'll have to see.
Man, scent of Riku must know its secrets.
Alright, so, like I said, for now I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue talking to the chief and trying to prepare them for what's coming, because a lot is coming, and considering the last fight we did was such trouble, it's gonna be a hard fight, but in the end we will win. See you then, bye bye.